There is no official confirmation from Land Rover regarding the development of a 2025 Range Rover sedan. The idea of a Range Rover sedan has primarily originated from independent designers who have imagined what such a model could look like. Notably, Russian automotive designer Igor Krasnov created digital renderings of a Range Rover sedan, blending the brand's traditional SUV styling with a low-slung, luxury sedan silhouette. These images quickly gained traction online, sparking discussions about whether Land Rover would ever consider expanding beyond its SUV lineup. However, as of early 2025, there is no indication that Land Rover has any plans to produce a sedan under the Range Rover name. The renderings of the supposed 2025 Range Rover sedan depict a vehicle that retains the iconic front grille, LED lighting signatures, and bold stance of the Range Rover but reimagined in a sleeker, more streamlined form. The design suggests a four-door luxury sedan with an elevated ride height, which might place it in the category of crossover sedans if it were ever to become a reality. The use of Land Rover's design language in a sedan format is an interesting concept, as it combines the opulence and off-road heritage of Range Rover with the elegance of a traditional luxury sedan. However, Land Rover has historically focused on SUVs, catering to a market that prioritizes high ground clearance, spacious interiors, and all-terrain capability. A sedan would be a radical departure from this formula and might not align with the brand's core identity. The idea of a cyan-colored 2025 Range Rover sedan further adds an element of uniqueness to the concept. Land Rover's SV Bespoke division offers extensive customization options for existing Range Rover models, including a vast selection of exterior paint colors. Customers can choose from an array of special finishes, ranging from classic tones to bold, eye-catching hues. A cyan-colored Range Rover sedan, if it were to exist, would likely be a custom order through SV Bespoke, allowing owners to personalize their vehicles to match their individual tastes. The appeal of a cyan Range Rover sedan would likely resonate with those looking for a distinctive and standout vehicle in the luxury segment. Land Rover has recently made significant investments in its customization and manufacturing capabilities. In January 2025, Jaguar Land Rover (JLR) announced a £65 million investment in expanding its luxury paint facilities in the UK and Slovakia. This expansion aims to meet the growing demand for bespoke colors and finishes, as more customers seek to personalize their high-end vehicles. The move highlights JLR's commitment to offering a premium, tailored experience to its clientele. While this investment primarily applies to the existing Range Rover lineup, it demonstrates the company's willingness to innovate in the realm of vehicle customization. The automotive industry is currently experiencing a shift towards electrification, with many manufacturers prioritizing electric vehicles (EVs) in their future plans. Land Rover has already committed to an electric future, with plans to introduce fully electric versions of its existing SUV models. If a Range Rover sedan were to be developed, it would likely be an electric vehicle to align with the company's sustainability goals. A fully electric Range Rover sedan could compete with luxury EV sedans from brands such as Tesla, Mercedes-Benz, and BMW. Given the success of electric sedans like the Tesla Model S and Mercedes EQS, an electric Range Rover sedan could potentially find a market among luxury car buyers seeking a blend of off-road capability and high-end comfort. The interior of a hypothetical 2025 Range Rover sedan would likely be as opulent as its SUV counterparts. Land Rover is known for crafting interiors that exude luxury, featuring premium materials such as high-quality leather, sustainable wood veneers, and advanced technology. A Range Rover sedan would likely include the latest in infotainment systems, driver assistance technologies, and high-end features like massaging seats, customizable ambient lighting, and an ultra-premium sound system. The focus on refinement and comfort would make the sedan a strong contender in the high-end luxury segment. Despite the enthusiasm surrounding the idea of a Range Rover sedan, there are several challenges that make its development unlikely. Land Rover has built its brand around off-road excellence and luxury SUVs, which have consistently been successful in the market. The introduction of a sedan would require significant investment in research and development, as well as new manufacturing processes. Additionally, the luxury sedan market is highly competitive, with well-established players such as Mercedes-Benz S-Class, BMW 7 Series, and Audi A8 dominating the segment. Land Rover would need to justify why it should enter a space that is already saturated with strong contenders. Another potential issue is brand perception. Range Rover is synonymous with rugged luxury, and a sedan could dilute that image. While other manufacturers have successfully expanded their lineups beyond their traditional categories, such as Porsche with the Panamera and Taycan, Land Rover's identity is deeply rooted in the SUV market. It would take a strong marketing strategy to position a Range Rover sedan as a desirable option for consumers who associate the brand with all-terrain capability. The demand for sedans has also been declining in recent years, with SUVs and crossovers dominating sales across global markets. Consumers prefer vehicles that offer higher seating positions, more cargo space, and greater versatility. Even brands that traditionally excelled in the sedan market, such as Cadillac and Lincoln, have shifted their focus toward SUVs to meet changing consumer preferences. Given this trend, Land Rover may not see a strong business case for introducing a sedan, especially when its SUV models continue to perform well. On the other hand, there is a case to be made for niche luxury sedans, particularly in the high-end and electric segments. Brands like Rolls-Royce and Bentley continue to produce luxury sedans despite the SUV boom. A Range Rover sedan, if executed correctly, could cater to a niche audience looking for something unique, an off-road capable luxury sedan that bridges the gap between traditional sedans and SUVs. The challenge would be ensuring that such a vehicle remains true to Land Rover's core values while offering something compelling enough to attract buyers away from established luxury sedans. Land Rover has experimented with different body styles in the past. The Range Rover Evoque convertible was an example of the company exploring new territory, although it was met with mixed reviews and was eventually discontinued. The idea of a Range Rover sedan might face similar skepticism unless it offers a truly groundbreaking combination of features that make it stand out from the competition. If Land Rover were to develop a sedan, it would likely incorporate its signature terrain response system, allowing it to handle a variety of road conditions with ease. Air suspension, advanced four-wheel drive technology, and a high ground clearance could set it apart from traditional luxury sedans. This would appeal to buyers who want a sedan with the capability of an SUV, similar to the concept behind vehicles like the Lamborghini Urus but in sedan form. Ultimately, while the idea of a 2025 Range Rover sedan in cyan is an intriguing concept, there is no official confirmation from Land Rover that such a vehicle is in the works. The brand remains focused on its SUV lineup and is investing in electrification and customization for its existing models. While independent designers and automotive enthusiasts may continue to speculate about the possibility of a Range Rover sedan, there is no concrete evidence to suggest that Land Rover is planning to introduce one in the near future. However, as the automotive landscape evolves, it is always possible that the company could explore new segments to expand its offerings. Until then, the idea of a Range Rover sedan remains an interesting but speculative concept.